Hello and welcome to another episode of Worst Collection Ever. This is the show where we tell you about the worst comic book collection in existence, and it just happens to belong to us. I'm Jen.
I'm Shawn. And hello.
Hi.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast, everybody. This is a podcast where we talk about our comic book collection with crass sincerity. Why is that guy's neck so long? Sorry.
Why is that guy's neck so long?
I have the TV on, and they're...
Who the fuck is that guy?
I don't know, some YouTube star.
All right, well, he's got the longest neck I've ever seen. Is that what he's famous for?
We went a little bit of shopping this week. I didn't really know what else I was going to talk about, because I was trying to think of something. I wasn't really planning on doing much shopping.
Neither was I, actually. I didn't plan on buying anything, because I didn't know what to expect when we went to this... apparently, it was like an indoor garage sale at a place where we usually go to a con.
Yeah. Well, they have a ton of these around here, especially this time of year.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, people are trying to get rid of their shit, but it's literally like just, hey, it's a garage sale, you know, buy a booth and come on in type of stuff. So I didn't know what we were going to see, because if it's a garage sale, it could be anything. It's not just comics or games or toys or whatever. You know, we could walk by a pile of saws again, like we did that one time, went to that flea market.
I'll say, though, I do actually enjoy the indoor idea of it, because instead of driving to somebody's house and just finding dirty baby clothes.
I had a garage sale once, and that is the last time I will ever do it. At the house when I was younger. People are terrible. They steal from you. It's just a fucking nightmare. I would rather light shit on fire than have a fucking garage sale in our driveway. So, no, if I was to do it, it would definitely be in one of these indoor things where, you know, people are coming to see a bunch of different booths. People aren't just like waiting in their cars for you to get busy so they can come, you know, steal your shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it was interesting, though. We went. I actually did find a lot of fucking comics that I didn't expect I'd find.
I found a lot of comics. I found stuff that I wasn't expecting to for good deals.
I honestly, again, I did not expect to find anything.
Good deals from vendors that I'm not really familiar with.
Well, a lot of them, yeah, because they're not people we usually see. I mean, we did see the pop-up comics guy. He was there because we see him a lot. But I think he's the only vendor I was familiar with.
There might have been one or two others, but there was mostly people there that like I was.
And they could have just been selling shit they had in their garage. So.
Garage, or they might have just had, and they're just kind of like us.
Yeah.
Where they're like, yeah, let's give this a roll.
Yeah, well, we got to just get rid of this stuff for whatever reason. One of the guys that I bought a comic from, I bought it for $1, which was exciting. But he was like, oh, yeah, there's a sticker on that because I was going to try to sell it on eBay. So it's probably like one of those things that he bought and he's trying to clear out his collection.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't sell it on eBay, so he threw it in a $1 box, which we're going to do when we have our little
where we're going to do our first ever selling
like in-person thing
at something called the Timber Dan Toy Show.
Sure.
In Loveland. So I don't know. We're trying to figure out. It's our first time, so I don't know. I got a table, and I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
I don't think we're gonna have that much stuff, though. I
feel like we don't. We have way more stuff than we realize, though.
I mean, maybe we got to start going through it all, babe. We got to go through it, start labeling it and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, but fair enough. Yeah. But it was cool because there was some stuff that I found and I've been told that, at least Hall of Justice told me that the Marvel swimsuit issues, the specials they would do back in the 90s, those are rare now.
Yeah.
Right. Because I bought the one that's came out recently, and I was like, you know what? I'll try to find the ones from the 90s because I do remember them.
Oh, sure.
On the shelf, on the stands. And I was like, oh, well, I'll try to find them. And turns out they're much cheaper than I was expecting.
Yeah.
And I just found one hanging out in the wild. Because a lot of times you don't. There's Marvel magazines.
Uh-huh.
And those oversized books that they would sell, and the graphic novels, and you don't always see them around.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cool when we went yesterday that somebody was just selling a shit ton of those.
Yeah,
mostly Savage Sword of Conan, which is, hey, if you're a Conan fan, great, But they did have a Marvel swimsuit issue, the 94 one. So I was like, well, better get that.
Yeah, no, that was exciting because I actually did find they had, that particular person had a lot of the Convergence 2 parts, both
There's
1
so
and
much
2.
Convergence. I didn't know they made that much Convergence.
Neither did I. And I do not have Convergence Catwoman, the 2 issues. I found both of them together signed for $5. Both of them were signed. And they were like in a thing. And I was like, neat.
Yeah.
So I got that. I ended up, and that was the same place I got trades, volume 1 and 2 of Little Gotham, which I've been looking for.
Yeah.
I got a and that was like $9 for both. And I got a volume of Batman 66 meets Wonder Woman 77.
Yeah.
$5.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I knew it was a thing, but I was like, oh, this is only $5. I'll totally buy it. So I did get some of that. I ended up getting an Elseworlds book that I spent more on than I wanted to, but I'd never seen it in the wild, which is the Deathstroke book.
Yeah. I've never seen that one.
I've never seen it. I look for it all the time. I've never seen it.
Deathstroke actually, his 0 issue, which is, it's not Deathstroke the Terminator, it's Deathstroke the Hunted. It's whatever's going on in that book. They just call it, that's what they called it.
Sure.
I've never seen that one.
Right.
His is like that.
It's hard to find. Lobo, too.
No, Lobo I got.
Oh, you have Lobo.
Oh yeah, Lobo.
Okay.
Lobo I've seen a few times. Lobo, the ones I think I need. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but I think the ones I definitely need are Deathstroke and Superboy.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with Superboy is that one also ties into like King Shark's early appearances.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's his first appearance, but it's definitely like early.
Yeah.
So it's got some value to it, and usually those 0 issues don't have much value.
Of course.
But that Deathstroke one I've never seen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just always kind of on the lookout for it. There might be there's definitely 1 or 2 more, but yeah. But that's the thing too with a lot of those series that from the 90s, like a Deathstroke, that just went on and it ended at some point, but you don't really know when.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was actually been thinking about this, how much I love. I don't know if I love final issues. I just love the idea of a final issue.
Yeah. And
I'm kind of like, maybe I should do a podcast about final issues of comic book runs.
Okay.
Stuff that's like long standing or whatever, and try to mix it up, whatever. And I couldn't even tell you like some of those issues, like especially for like books like in the 90s, like a Silver Surfer or a Ghost Rider, like those later issues in their runs are hard to find.
Sure.
And those are somehow worth more money, even though people weren't reading it back then.
Right.
Speaking of last issues, I bought the final issue of Doom Patrol.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, which I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Because the art is everything's completely different, but I just love the final issue.
Oh, yeah. I think the funny part, so we had bought some stuff and whatever, and we turned around to like the last row, and there was this couple there that had a whole bunch of boxes, like a bunch of dollar boxes on the ground. And so I was like, okay, well, fine. So I looked through them and I found some comics, but what was really funny is I turned them over and all of them were stamped Hall of Justice, which is our local store that we go to all the time. I was like, hey, look at that. But the best thing I bought when we were there, because I have never seen this before, it is not a comic book. I bought a Front 242 VHS tape that has like 8 songs. Some are music videos, some are performances from this same couple for $2. And I was like, because I like literally walked up to it. I was like, holy shit, Front 242. I'm probably the only person there who knew what it was.
Like that guy probably was like, I only got like 1 VHS tape. I'll just throw it up here.
I really want to know where he got it. That is my.
He probably got it in like a collection of VHSs.
That's true. Maybe he just bought it and he was like, I don't even fucking know what this is. And I'm like, haha, I do.
Like, what is this, German? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. What is this fucking weird ass industrial bullshit?
He wouldn't even knew. He probably was just like, is this even music?
Well, depends on your definition. But yeah, I was excited. I was like, holy shit, it's Front 242.
And yes!
And I asked him, I was like, how much is this? He was like, $2. I was like, I'm sold.
Well, here's the thing. We got VHS player.
We sure do. That's why I bought it.
So, if we want to have a Front 242 night.
We might have to.
We could bust
Well, it's got performances and music videos. So I don't know what to expect. And that was so exciting. That's why I would like a garage sale or a thrift store, is like finding weird shit like that.
That's the thing. I needed to get, like, there's a lot of stuff. Because, okay, I'll say this real quick. Like, I felt kind of like going into it, I was like, okay, I wanted to take a look around, but I don't really know if I want to keep looking at books.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for the same, kind of looking at the same shit, I
Yeah,
got whatever.
yeah,
And the
fair.
stuff that I really want to get might be like, it's either too obscure or it's too out of my price range
Yep.
at the moment.
Sure.
So I'm just kind of putzing around, but I do enjoy helping. Like, I don't mind giving, trying to help out that, the pop-up guy.
Sure, yeah.
You want to give money to people that you like, or at least people that, have good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, but then just weird stuff will pop up and I'm just like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I needed something to kind of stimulate me.
Yeah, no, I was super excited. And again, that's, I go to thrift stores all the time, usually more for clothing and things of that nature. I don't typically find anything super weird. But I did find one time, and I kick myself to this day that I did not buy it. It was near Christmas, and they had their Christmas shit out at a Goodwill, and we were in LA. We had come back here to visit my parents.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I think for Thanksgiving.
Well, I mean, how were we going to buy this?
I mean, I could have bought it. I could have stuck it in my suitcase, but I don't know.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about something else, but go ahead.
Oh, no, this was not a big thing. This was this weird, it wasn't an ornament. It was like a tiny figurine that you would like put on a mantle. It wasn't big. And it was like a gingerbread, like laying on its back, like with this like huge smile on its face as another gingerbread like squeezed frosting onto it. And I have a picture of it.
I don't remember this.
Yes, I have a picture and I put it up every once in a while. And it just looked like this thing was just getting off on it. It was
Because
it was. And I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. But then I was like, what am I going to do with it? And I didn't buy it. And to this day, I kick myself for it because I should have. It was so fucking weird.
I thought you were talking about that big, it was like a record player.
Oh no, that would have been fucking
like
sweet.
Old,
we found that at ARC. We did not buy it.
That
thing had to weigh 700 pounds.
Back when things weighed a ton, like literally a ton.
That was one of those, like, it's literally like a tabletop. I don't know, like you'd it's a TV stand size, like it's giant. It was a record player. And it was one of those old ones you saw in the 60s.
It had like a radio in it, but like I think you could it was like a thing where you could open it up. You're like,
yeah, no, it was huge. And I would have loved to buy that. Again, I don't know where we would have put it. And I don't think we could have picked it up to get it in the car.
I don't know how we would even get it. Like somebody have to deliver to us.
They'd have to.
And they'd have to get they'd
have to
clone Brock Lesnar 4 times.
You'd have to get like
actually that probably wouldn't be enough to pick it up.
That it had to weigh 700 pounds. That thing was insane. But it was one of those.
That's like those old TVs that exist in those systems. And there was that one, somebody was playing, I forgot what format it is, but it's like this, it's not like an 8-track, but it's like a really thin disc, a thing. And somebody had like a Halloween 3 of it.
Oh.
And they stuck it into this thing, which is just like this giant like TV that had one of these things built in.
Nice.
That plays this for, it was something like, I was like, it was such a weird curio of technology.
You know what's still really funny? And I don't know if this happens to you. But me, to this day, I mean, I remember TVs being extremely heavy.
Yeah.
And I still remember like helping my parents like get one of those bigger, not like, it was still a tube TV, but it was like a wider tube TV when they started getting bigger.
Uh-huh.
And it was so fucking heavy. And I still remember my mom like bitching about how much it hurt her back or whatever. I remember helping her. But to this day, whenever I go to move a TV, even though I could do it by myself, I still think it's going to be like insanely heavy. Oh. Even though flat screens are not insanely heavy, it's just like stuck in my head that it should be.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy that like I got like a 20-inch like.
No, like a tiny
screen.
one, yeah.
I could carry that like under one arm.
Of course you could.
I feel like
imagine trying to do that with a tube TV.
Well, no, you can't. We one of our TVs we had back in the day. We used to play Sega and N64 on was like just. I like to call big cars like Buick's boats.
Oh, I call them boats too. Yeah,
this would be a TV boat.
Mm-hmm.
It was so big.
Yeah,
and it worked, but it was so fucking big.
Oh yeah,
like.
Huge.
It's crazy how big things were and how we all didn't die by just falling on us.
I almost knocked one of those tube TVs onto my face when I was a kid. Luckily, my parents caught it in time because I was like, I don't remember what I was doing. I was like on the floor or something, and I was watching TV, and I think I hit the stand with my foot like too hard, and it literally almost fell onto me. And my parents, thank God, caught it because I would have been smashed by a tube TV.
You could have been Final Destination.
I could have. R.I.P.D. me.
Oh, no.
That would have been
I could
it.
do this podcast by myself.
You'd have to, because I would have been smashed by a tube TV. And there you go. I would have won a Darwin Award for that, even though I was only like 4.
Oh, the youngest winner of the Darwin Award. What an honor.
Oh, definitely. Actually, that would have been a great one.
It is critical you pay attention at this time.
Ready to blast off into Marvel's Novaverse? Join Xandar Radio, a Nova podcast, your ultimate destination for everything Nova. I'm Doug Smith, producer and co-host of Xandar Radio. We bring you news, deep dive reviews, fan spotlights, creator interviews, and epic roundtable discussions. Whether you're a diehard fan of Annihilation, The New Warriors, or love the various Nova runs, this is your show. So grab your Nova helmet, power up, and tune in at novaprimepage.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Xandar Radio, because the Nova Corps needs you.
But we're not going to go anywhere because we have to talk about Morbin time.
We gotta talk about Morbin. We gotta stop.
We
gotta stop. Is that your sad Morbin?
Yes, because this issue sucked.
So we could finally stop morbing.
Thank God. It's not that I don't like Morbius. It's just this particular 3-issue run has not been very good. It's not, and also not very exciting. And I feel like there's way too much going on that kind of lose sight of what Morbius is supposed to be. Personal opinion.
I don't even know what he's supposed to be.
Well, he's supposed to be like a vampire, right? So I'm thinking, like, and he's
hero
also
vampire. Yeah,
he's also a scientist. We've turned him into a vigilante and involved the CIA. Like, this isn't working for me.
And thankfully they just end it at
Thank
the end
God.
of this. But it's really, it's pretty. Yeah, it sucks. But at the same time, you know, it's that mid-90s charm that kind of attracts me to it. I wouldn't normally have. I don't know. I don't know why. Again, I've explained it before. I don't know why, but I just like Morbius.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with liking Morbius.
I know, but I'm just like, why put ourselves through this? Like, I had to find all 3 of these issues. Morbius, the Living Vampire, number 23, from July 1994. And this is Dance of the Hunter, part 3 of 3. Although they couldn't even get that right, because on the top here it says 1 of 3.
The fuck?
You'd think somebody would do some pay attention.
They're just like, it's a Marvel Knights imprint. Who cares?
Well, not even that. Marvel Midnight Suns.
Oh, I'm sorry. Marvel Midnight Suns. Excuse me.
Yeah, they're not even the quality control was out the window.
Yeah.
And the cover. First of all, okay, so the cover has Morbius. He's in shackles.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a dude behind. I don't know who this dude is. Is that Stroud?
You know what? I'm assuming it is the guy he talks to at the very end of the book.
But who's that guy?
I don't know.
It's just a guy.
It's just a guy.
And Spider-Man's in the background, like clinging to a wall. He's like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah.
Spider-Man triumphant, the living vampire defeated, and captured at last. I will say that I don't think I like Spider-Man.
I have never, except for that 90s cartoon, I've never really been into Spider-Man.
I don't.
And he kind of sucks here. I'm not
That's
gonna
the
lie.
thing. I'm like, I mean, I do like Spider-Man, but I don't. I'm like reading this, and I'm just like, shut this fucking guy up! Like, get out of here! Get out of here! Go away!
Yeah.
Go do. He's like, I got other problems. Like, good. Go do those other problems.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing, though, is this is a middling Marvel title.
Mm-hmm.
So getting Spider-Man to participate in your book is a big deal. Now, obviously, Spider-Man and Morbius are inextricably linked because Morbius did debut in Spider-Man's book.
Mm-hmm.
So, he has some sort of claim to, just existing.
Yeah.
It just, at the same time, it's such a detriment because, if we're going to do stuff about the CIA. I'd rather it just, I don't know. I don't know if Spider-Man really adds anything to this other than just like, because the whole point of Spider-Man being here is he's like, I want Morbius to, I think Morbius has been killing people, even though he has, but he really hasn't. And Spider-Man is like, no, I'm taking charge here. And that once this is all said and done, you're going to be taken in by the CIA.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that ends because good Lord. But nonetheless, let's just get through this here. Morbius, Dance of the Hunter, part 3 of 3, Alliance. And we stick it, we jump right into it with this cover or the splash page of Morbius about to, he's like tongue to teeth with this dude.
Yeah,
here.
it literally is very, Morbius's tongue is very pointy, which is creepy, but it also very like, things would be better if you boys kissed.
Yeah, because
things would be better if you boys just kissed. Because they're like face to face. Because what happened in last issue is they ran into each other.
They ran into
Stroud and Morbius, and they were like, haha, we're gonna fight now.
Well, Stroud had Morbius, he had his gun up to Morbius's chin. He was like, I could kill you, whatever. Right. And this is where we pick up, and Morbius just kind of like overpowers him.
And what's really funny about this is they end up falling into a dumpster, which I did not realize for several panels.
Well, I remember last issue they fell to a dumpster.
Yeah, I didn't remember the dumpster.
Dumpster diving. But so they're having this fight, and Morbius, Spider-Man shows up, and I don't know exactly if this is probably true, but like Morbius is like, hey, you killed this agent. Stroud, and you need to pay for it. He's like fighting with him, and Spider-Man's like, don't kill that guy. And he's like, I wasn't gonna kill him. I'm like, I don't know, you probably were.
Oh yeah, he was absolutely going to.
You're a living vampire, if you have any reason to kill a
because he's like, dude. First off, they're like they look like they're gonna kiss. And then Morbius has him by the throat, and he's like, it's taking everything in me not to drink your blood or whatever.
Gorge myself on the warm red vital fluid coursing through your veins.
And Stroud's like, drain me, daddy. And like, that's what's going on here because it's like some sort of weird fetish shit. And then Spider-Man just ruins it.
As he tends to do.
Because he's like, hey, I'm here. And you're like, man, nobody invited you. Like, you're the guy nobody wanted at the threesome.
Well, he breaks this up. And
the shot of all three of them in the dumpster is very funny.
Well,
as Morbius kind of slithers out.
Morbius doesn't even fall. He kind of just ungracefully falls out.
That's why it looks like he's slithering, to be honest with you. He's like a little snaky.
So, and then Spider-Man's like, okay, so, who are you, dude? He's like, well, I'm Stroud. He's like, okay.
He's like,
well, there was a previous issue of Morbius that we engaged with regards to some other bullshit.
Yeah, remember that? And Spider-Man's like, I do not.
The whole thing is we've kind of found out more about this last issue. Morbius is with the CIA, and then Stroud has escaped from a mental institution.
But he was also a CIA.
And he was also a CIA.
Yeah.
But he is trying to stop. They're all trying to stop this Randolph, but Randolph it turns out that Randolph, who's been offing these CIA operatives,
yes,
is only doing it to the ones that are crooked.
Yeah, is basically, again, Silent Night, Deadly Night, walking around saying punish. Yep.
Yes. Yeah, and then there's also the addition of Slaughter, who has been hired by the CIA to stop this guy. Slaughter, he's been paid better by the CIA as opposed to the mafia.
Right, but here is basically the thing, and instead of just like, it's not really it's kind of a spoiler, but basically like the end of the book is we find out that the CIA also so they have Morbius doing a thing, but they paid the other guy to take Morbius in too, and like it's so convoluted.
It's a lot of them.
And I'm just like, why didn't you just like hire, like, why didn't you just have a team do this?
Right.
Why did you have to have 9 different dudes, one of whom is a vampire, the other one who's in mental institution, like to go, like, what are you, this is so convoluted and pointless.
Yeah.
And it makes for a very frustrating reading experience.
And Spider-Man's real beef is like, I don't want people thinking they could play executioner.
Yeah, he doesn't want to judge Dredd. I get it. He's right, but still.
Again, feels like it's such a shoehorn thing because Spider-Man, he's like, I got so much stuff going on in my life. It's like, yeah, but yeah, you do. So like, you're dealing with this.
Yeah, why don't you go away?
Like, I know you're just here so you can maybe help us sell some books.
Yeah, basically it was, it's when Batman shows up in a book. It's the same thing. It's does someone need some circulation boost?
Superman or Wolverine, take
Wolverine,
your pick,
that's another. Deadpool would be a good one that does that too.
Yeah, if we're in the more modern era, you have Deadpool showing up. Although Deadpool will just be farting out jokes and it'll be really annoying.
Oh my God, if Deadpool was joking around in this book, I would have to put it down.
Yeah,
I would hope that Morbius drains him of his essence.
He would just be fine, though.
Well, that's the thing. He'll be all right.
Could he keep drinking?
Well, that's the thing. Could Morbius drink?
But he's also got cancer blood.
Well,
he's got because Deadpool's all messed up.
Sure, but what if he did like Wolverine? Like if you drain Wolverine, you kind of can't because of his healing factor, right? So he would just get better?
I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
I have the one X-Men annual
where he becomes a vampire?
Well, he doesn't become a vampire, but he does hang out. There's a bunch of vampire stuff going on.
Nice.
So I might have to see, and maybe we do get involved with that where he's just getting bit and he's like, ha, fuck you off.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, there must be a point where he's like, okay, stop, and then he like regenerates all of his blood.
Oh, give me a minute. Let me drink some water here.
Hold on.
Let me, let's go get some food.
He comes out of the bedroom. He's got the towel around his neck. He's like, oof, sweaty in there. He's like drinking, standing by the little like pretzel bowl, that they have at the weird fucking sex party house.
Wait, they got pretzels?
Apparently they've got pretzels. This is what I hear, that maybe there might be like, refreshments for when you're so tired of fucking. There might be a pretzel bowl.
But is it like particularly pretzels?
I mean, maybe there's
salt. There was a thing.
It could be a good thing. You got to get that salt back in your body.
Okay, that's the thing. I was like, is it a thing where we're getting what's the preferred pretzel brand of an orgy?
Oh, I don't know. Is it Utz, you think? Or?
Oh, yeah, because it's got a fun name. Like, you go Utz.
Could you imagine like you're in there doing your orgy, you're just fucking slamming, and you're like, can't wait to get those Utz pretzels. Just thinking about it in your head, you're like, man, once I finish fucking, I'm gonna go eat those pretzels.
Once I'm nuts, I'm gonna get me some Utz.
The new slogan for Utz.
Sex positive people love our pretzels.
We are gonna get a cease and desist letter from Utz.
Who, us?
Yes, us. They'd be like, how dare? But we're like, we just came up with the best slogan for you.
We're trying to help you, dude.
Yeah.
Look, you guys make crab chips, okay?
Don't be
acting like you're special.
If you're at a sex party in Baltimore, there probably are crab chips.
Oh, everything's covered in Old Bay. You watch out.
Oh, God.
Don't get that Old Bay where you don't want it.
I was going to say, that would probably sting, and nobody wants that.
Man, I'm glad we're going to be selling stuff. People could, we should be playing this episode at
we've already been talking about how, like, we really just need to have, like, some sort of, like, worst collection ever, like, I don't know, card or something, and that's going to be great for the kids.
Just take you right to this part where we're talking about Baltimore orgies.
We need to... we really just need to make sure, like, it says explicit somewhere. Maybe in little letters, but seriously, children...
Find a safe space.
Children should not be listening to this.
In a dark room in your house.
Here's the thing. I don't think children would listen to this because it's not on TikTok, so...
I don't know. That's the thing. I thought TikTok... Here's the thing.
I don't know how children work.
I was going to start, like, fucking with TikTok.
Oh, it's too much. I'm too old.
And I
don't care.
I got some, I got a little bit further in, and then they were like, we're taking it away because it's this, whatever. And I was like...
And now it's back.
I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to waste my time.
Speaking of wasting time.
Yes, Morbius.
Okay, so they're going to help each other, I guess. This trio of idiots.
Yeah.
They're all going to try to find this guy.
We're going to try to find the sex party with the Utz pretzels. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so, but Randolph is crossing off his list. He's finding more people to. I think he's almost at the end of his list here, And
I would assume that his list must be so much longer if we're talking about knocking over corrupt CIA agents.
yeah.
Because he's only got 13 when it's all said and done. And I'm like, you could probably get more.
Probably would have to do the whole organization.
I was going to say there must be thousands of people on his
It's going to
list.
be busy.
So is this the part where there's that woman?
Yes.
Okay, this is hilariously funny.
So
This is the part of the book that I thought actually.
what do you real quick? So as a fashion expert,
Oh, sure.
what do you think of this woman's get up here?
I mean, I think for the time, this is quite appropriate. I actually really like her hair.
her hair is wild.
Her hair's crazy fucking wild, but she's got like basically a business suit. It's a skirt suit and jacket combo. It's the same color, like they still make those, but people don't really wear them. It's very like Republican woman in church. It's very Tammy Faye Baker.
Oh yeah, very.
I would say she even has kind of that sort of hair, except I don't see the eyelashes as crazy as
No,
Tammy
but she's
Faye's.
got very thin glasses.
Yes, and so she's in like a storage area.
A secret CIA document storage facility.
Yes.
This is where Randolph
Comes up behind her, but
garrots her.
Slaughter is there. Slaughter is there watching, and he was like, I always hated that old broad, so I'm going to let him kill her before I step in, which to me is the funniest fucking part of this book.
He's like, all right, I'm going to watch
He's
this
like,
lady get it. But I did laugh pretty hard because Slaughter is just laying on top of this shelf here.
What exactly is he doing with his face?
I don't know. He's just watching.
No, but what is this close-up of his face?
Well, he does a close-up, but I think he's getting off because he's just like, yeah.
He looks like he's chewing his fingernails.
Well, he's got he's got weird vampire teeth now, but then his fingernail, he's, I don't know, he's having an emotion here.
Yeah.
And then he jumps down in this weird, like, dance move.
Yeah, he's doing some weird jumps. Not a way normal people would jump, but...
Yeah, and so just, but Randolph offs this chick. She's number 11.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, hey, how come you're not... He sees Slaughter. He's like, why aren't you dead? He's like... And Slaughter's like...
Because God loves me.
Yeah, God loves me. I gotta say, that's pretty funny.
It's hilarious. He's probably, honestly, the best part of this run has been Slaughter, because at least he has seemed to have some sort of...
levity.
Yeah, there's some sort of
but like
joy
he's got personality.
Here. He has a personality.
Yeah, and
Morbius does not have a personality. I think that's probably the biggest issue with him that we even... I mean, he might in different books. In this book, he has no personality.
Yeah, because in that Legion of Monsters thing, like he actually does kind of have
some sort of personality.
He seems a bit more of a not as much of a like vengeance, kind of guy. But and also even Spider-Man here, you bring Spider-Man because you're supposed to have fun with Spider-Man.
Right, he's supposed to be making jokes and making quips. He's not saying anything.
Oh, Spider-Man is just being a butt.
Yeah, he's just like, guys, come on.
Right.
Yeah, he's really Captain Bringdown.
So so Randolph gets a slip and he's getting chased. So we cut back to Spider-Man and Times Square, I guess. We're flying through Times Square, Spider-Man and Morbius.
Yeah, this side by side being like, this is why you bought this book.
Yeah, that's right.
Look at this picture.
They should stop at
huge picture.
They should stop at the Guy Fieri place.
They should really go to the M&M store.
The M&M's.
I think.
Hold on, Spider-Man. I need to buy some red M&Ms.
I think that they would probably really. I mean, I'm assuming the M&M store is still there. I don't know what's still in Times
it's not going away. Why would it ever go away?
Well, it's corporate. But like, I don't know. Do you think Spider-Man's like, I got to get myself some black and red M&Ms to like match my getup? Because that's the whole thing with the M&M stores. They sell all the colors.
Yeah. No, they probably each got their own colors. They walked in because it's probably like a certain kind of purplish hue one.
Oh yeah,
a fuchsia one.
You can order all those online.
Yeah,
all those like weird fucking colors if you want. You can get shit printed on them. That's what I did for our wedding.
Hey, you gotta get yourself a bag, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure you don't go over a certain weight. Don't want to spend too much. I only brought a certain amount of cash.
You think it's like a bulk candy store? Probably is,
I've been
right?
there before.
Oh, it is?
I think so. Yeah, and so they had a grand old time.
Oh yeah.
Well, Morbius's pose here, like, what is it? What is this? He's supposed to be flying, but he is doing some sort of calisthenics.
He's like, yay! Like the way his hands are spread out.
It's odd.
It's very funny. I did take a picture of this that we'll put in our little graphic thing. So
yeah, and so now we're in the Bronx, and agents China and whatever the fuck the other guy's name
Oh
is.
yeah, I forget the other guy's name. And so
Barrett.
they're still there, and what's her face is still
Martine.
pretending to be unconscious, tied to this
And we
fucking bed. And of course, what do we get? The threat of sexual violence.
get before he does that.
China does, Agent China, because he's like, you're a pretty good looking woman for a paranormal. The things I'm thinking about doing to you. And you're like, dude, don't, what? It's so disgusting.
And then we get the same exact panel from last issue.
Oh yeah, where the one guy's on the phone and Agent China's just like hanging out, smoking a cigarette.
Right, but then
No cards involved.
But then Martine's in bed, just like, yeah, I'm like just kind of laying in wait. I'm like,
So-
you told us that last time.
Can you explain to me Martine's motivation? Because it's confusing to me.
She thinks that Morbius can help her.
No, I get that. But she's like, okay, if I just lay here, Morbius will think I'm helpless and therefore he'll work on a cure for
I think
me?
she has this impression that he might not be as into her
As she's into him?
as she's into him, even though he totally is.
But it doesn't come off like she's into him. It comes off like she's into the cure.
Like the band?
Them too, I'm sure. I mean, you go to vampire bars.
She does like Morbius. He does have Robert Smith hair.
You have Robert Smith, and if they're going to these vampire bars, somebody's putting on the cure at one point or another.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, that's like a fucking rule. So, but yeah, it's just the way she talks about him is so weird for somebody who's supposed to be in a relationship with this guy.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's odd because she's just like, well, then Morbius will think I'm weird or I'm helpless and he'll help me again. And I'm like, was there any ever like potential that he wouldn't help her?
I don't know. I got the impression that he was
just-
always on board with her.
Me too. That's why I'm like, what are you talking about? It's
Because
just,
I think she was worried because there was that girl that she was threatening that one issue, a couple issues back.
yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to stop working on your cure.
Well, I mean, what else is he going to do?
Again, science.
Yeah.
Being fucking weird.
I mean, he has a regular job as a doctor, he's got, he's trying to, he's still got things that keep him busy.
Yeah, exactly.
And he likes you, so he's going to help you. I don't know.
You'd assume so. I don't know. It's just the way that she talks about him is very strange for being his romantic interest. So
yeah. So anyways, these CIA agents are still there and they're smoking and drinking Dr. Pepper
shit.
and eating
Ew,
pizza.
liquefied pizza?
Oh yeah, we're just blending it all up.
Oh, that's
It's
disgusting.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Put it with the
End of
pretzels.
Days.
You know what? I can't stop fucking. Make me a pizza and pretzel shake and bring it in to the orgy room.
Oh,
Somebody hold it right here with a straw.
Just turn it into a vomitorium for Christ's sake.
Disgusting.
Ew.
I don't know what's going on in those
Sorry, but
orgies.
you've ruined the orgy with this blender.
No one invites me to the orgy. I don't know how it goes. So if there's not like pizza liquid, somebody let me know.
I can't imagine there's a lot of greasy foods there
There shouldn't be.
because you don't want slides.
You don't want the slides, but you also don't want to get your hands all greasy.
Yeah, I know, right? You're touching areas, man. You gotta be careful.
I know, you leaving fingerprints all over stuff. That's not a good idea.
Clogging up pores. You want to keep...
No.
So they get the phone call that girl, the woman we just saw has been killed, and they're upset though because it turns out that they're also crooked. CIA agents.
Who the guys watching
Barrett
Martine?
and China.
Well, of course they are.
Of course they are.
I mean, that's obvious.
But I guess there was proof that woman was trying to get rid of, but before she could do it, she was killed.
Oh, I see.
So now they're like, well, hey, maybe if we do, if we can get Morbius here and we can like get him and his girlfriend into like research and they can, chop him up, whatever, and people will be like, hey, American heroes or whatever.
Sure. Again, why? How does this fit in? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Well, so Stroud is outside. So the plan is that these guys, so Spider-Man and everybody were trying to get this all finished.
Mm-hmm.
And Stroud is listening to this conversation from the outside, and the Randolph shows up and he sees Stroud outside. He's like, oh, Stroud's helping him. And then Slaughter's on on Randolph's trail. Slaughter just like power jumps through this sewer and is like, he busts it all up. And now we're fighting in the street. We got people shooting each other with Uzis, and now Spider-Man's here. And this is the part where I was like, this just needs to end.
That's
that's
exactly what happened to me because I literally like my eyes glazed over when I was trying to read it.
Because now we got a fight out here, and then we're gonna have a fight inside.
Yeah.
So, Slaughter's singing about supper time because he's all excited that Spider-Man's there, and he's gonna drink his blood, I guess. And then, Randolph somehow crunches through the ceiling, and he's about to he's here to take out the two agents, but then Martine's like, haha, now it's my turn to come out.
Yeah, and then she's like, there are so many things I'm thinking about doing to you, little agent.
Little China, she calls it.
Little China, yeah.
Little China, and then Randolph is like, I was you turned me into a CIA monster, and oh my God, I just want to get through this here.
It's really hard.
It's a lot of people pointing guns at each other and grimacing.
Yeah,
and
it sure is.
Finally, Martine, because she is vampire strong, she twists China's head around.
Yeah, which is pretty sweet.
So she kills him.
Well, does she kill him because...
Oh yeah, she cracks his neck. Right here.
Well then...
Does this guy?
Oh, I thought it was he stabbed the other... I thought...
Randolph?
No, doesn't it look like... It's not Morbius, Is it Morbius who stabs the other guy?
We're getting there.
Oh, he stabs Slaughter. Okay,
yeah,
sorry. Again. So much going on here.
Okay, so...
That's also boring. I don't understand.
She snaps this dude's neck. Randolph breaks Barrett's arm and then shoots him in the head. So he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And he's finished his list. And, Slaughter is going crazy because he's supposed to bring in for the CIA because they paid him more than the mafia.
Mm-hmm.
He has to bring in Shroud and Spider-Man, or Shroud and Morbius.
Yeah, sure.
And
whatever.
But Morbius stabs him through the back with something, and Spider-Man loses his fucking shit. But
here's the thing: this guy has already been run over by a car twice in front of Spider-Man, and he is up and walking around. And Spider-Man's like, "Oh my God, you killed him!"
Spider-Man's such an idiot here.
Yes,
it's
and I'm like,
driving me nuts because he's like, "Wait a minute, you killed a person. All right, you killed the guy that got better."
But he literally cannot die, so he's gonna get better. Like, what the fuck?
Instead of Morbius being like, dude, I just stabbed him. He's gonna be fine. Let's just get out of here. Can we just get done with this? Can you go home?
Have you seen him reconstitute? I know you have.
You saw him get crushed by a car, and now he was back. You think I'd be just stabbing him?
Yeah, run over twice. That's what's really frustrating. So then Spider-Man gets all on his fucking high horse about shit, and you're just like, come on.
Because even they're leaving, Slaughter's just like, haha, I'm alive. I'm like, well, what the fuck's the problem?
Right, and of course he's alive.
So Morbius is like, all right, well, I've got to go after Randolph, and he turns into Miley Cyrus, and he's coming in like a wrecking ball.
Oh, he absolutely is.
He's on this giant wrecking ball. And then Spider-Man is like, oh man, I can't believe I trusted Morbius. He killed that dude. Oh my God. And I'm like, God, I hate all this.
I know.
And this is something that's interesting. So Randolph, he goes to there's a trash chute.
This is very strange because just the way it looks.
It's hard to
hard to understand what's happening because it looks like what he does because he's wearing like a red baseball cap, and it looks like he puts a barrel of trash over him and goes,
That's what I thought he was doing. I thought he was hiding under the trash can like he was Oscar the Grouch. But he's just going into this trash tube that whatever.
Is he climbing up?
He's climbing up because
that's not what it looks like.
No, because then Morbius notices he sees in this panel here, he sees the noise. You see noise or whatever.
He looks like he's just bathing in trash. He's like, I can get clean in the trash. It's like
he's having a trash shower.
He's having a trash shower. I mean, literally just looks like he's pouring it on him like it's, fucking Vaseline or something. It's really weird looking, just the drawing.
And but Morbius is still chasing him, and now they're on opposite rooftops.
Yes.
Randolph is like, well, you keep coming after me, I'm going to just start shooting these people on the street.
Sure.
These idiots that are just standing here watching this, which, it's like, dude, that guy's got a gun.
He watched me take a trash shower.
I don't want anybody knowing I'm a trash fiend.
I'm a trash bather.
I'm bathing in trash. So, and it's just this whole speech he has about it's like the end of First Blood.
Yeah.
He's just like, man, they used me to finance the wars and keep the drug czars in their pockets. And and I'm just, and you want me to take me back, and I'm not going to go back. So they could just kind of treat me like the trash they think I am. And
you're bathing in trash.
He's like, but I bathed in trash. I got some banana peels on me, and I liked it. And then he just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna fall off this building.
Basically, he does what Leonardo DiCaprio does in that movie.
Oh, one battle after another.
One battle after another, where he just falls off a fucking roof.
Yeah.
That actually was a very funny part of that movie.
That was quite the stunt. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. But that's that for him. I guess
he falls off this thing, and Morbius, who has supernatural powers, probably could have saved him.
Oh, 100%. He could have flown.
But even as
Spider-Man could have helped.
Spider-Man was too far away.
Oh.
Spider-Man just showed up. He got there a second too late.
Of course he does, because he's late to everything.
He's late and he sucks.
Yeah.
But Morbius is like, man, I should have saved him. And I didn't really try.
Nope.
But that's on me, I
guess.
guess.
What are you going to do?
And I do like, though, at the bottom of the ground, you do see...
which is pretty sweet.
You see this outline of...
his body.
Randolph, but it's like, he really must have hit it hard, because it's like...
Oh, yeah, no, he cracked the cement, which is amazing.
Yeah. Even though it didn't look that high. This is where Spider-Man's like, all right, well, you killed that one dude, and I watched you do it. And Morbius is like, yeah, I know, but did you see that dude?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's just a crazy CIA vampire assassin.
Right.
You can't have those.
No.
And Spider-Man's like, no, you can't be an executioner.
Also, he can't die.
And he can't die. He's like, he's fine.
You already saw him get murdered twice, and he's still back. So why are you yelling at me? Morbius never brings that up, and he really should.
Well, he does. He kind of does. He goes, because he's like, look, well, he blames, Spider-Man blames this guy, Randolph's death on him too. He's like, oh, you're responsible for this guy dying. And he's like, no.
And he's like, well, I mean, kinda, I could have saved him.
He's like, I could have saved him. I also would have drank his blood.
It was kind of the basic, it was the Batman and Ra's al Ghul thing where I don't have to kill, I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you type thing. You're like, that's kind of the same thing. It's fine, whatever. Yeah, it's one of those.
Yep. And then but Morbius says, look, I'm a man of my words, so take me in.
Yeah.
I'm a glutton for punishment.
Yeah.
So let's do this. And so he takes him in, and Spider-Man is just like, you don't worry, you'll get the help you need.
Yeah, pretty much.
In the name of because he's like, that's the end of that chapter. Gonna go and deal with Aunt May and my parents who aren't really my parents. And
whatever the fuck's going on there. Where honestly, I don't care if your parents aren't your parents, Spider-Man. Go away.
Like, yeah, get out of here.
Yeah.
And as soon as he leaves, I do like him this drawing of him looking at Morbius through the window.
Yeah. That's a pretty good one.
Because Morbius is just sitting there.
Because he just hands him over to this guy who we have not seen before.
I think he's the one guy who he was talking to. He was talking to earlier, maybe.
Who, Morbius?
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I don't know.
Sure. Again, there's too many fucking people in this book.
So Morbius, he's like, look, this agent, I forgot what his name is, but his agent's like, oh, well, your police buddy talked to me, and something, you're free to go.
Yeah.
It's like the end of that movie we watched with Tracy Gold, that Face of Evil movie. It's like a Lifetime movie where she killed that girl and put her in
yeah. Yeah,
but at the end of it, like, she, because she has like this, there's like this big blowout between all these people, and and like people are killed or injured or whatever, and police are like, hey, so this girl did it, and the one cop's like, yeah, but she's too small. I'm just gonna let her go.
Yes, I remember that.
You could have did. You're a pretty girl. You could go. I'm gonna drive up the street, and you're just gonna.
Pretty little girl would never murder everybody. And doesn't she kill him too? Is that
no? She just lets him out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think anything happens with that.
That's too bad. He should have died.
But he lets him go, which is funny because Spider-Man just left. So Spider-Man just be like, "The frig, man!"
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
He's like, well, you did say you would bring me in. I didn't have to be tried or anything. I'm not going to jail.
Right.
You just had to take me to them, and they can just do what they want.
Right.
You are not the CIA Spider-Man.
No.
You could figure your own shit out.
Fuck off, Spider-Man.
Fuck off, Spider-Man. And he does this officer, but the CIA guy is like, he's like, yeah, you'd be a pretty lousy agent.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't save that guy even if he got superpowers. It's like, yeah, well, whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. I don't care. That guy is dead.
Yep, RIPD.
And all this other stuff is happening. I have a different adventure to go on to.
Yeah.
The end.
The end.
And we finally get to stop morbing.
I'm glad.
I am glad too.
Yeah, that was no fun, actually.
Sorry.
It's okay. It is one of those things, but because you never know what's going to happen when you pick up these books.
You really don't.
Sometimes they're fucking great, and sometimes it's just like, oh my god.
Well, sometimes I just want to dabble and see what's going on, and I guess makes me realize that
not everything's going on.
Not much stuff's going on, especially when you got Spider-Man. I don't know. Spider-Man really kind of brings me down in this stuff, especially in this issue.
This particular issue, he really sucked. I'm not gonna lie. Like he saw that guy live. I don't know why you know what I mean? Like there's no.
Like, Peter Parker, you're not that stupid.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. A lot of the times for the hero, quotes, to act the way he's acting, he has to completely ignore everything else that has happened before.
Yeah.
And that just drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Absolutely drives me crazy.
There's no consistency.
Yeah, that bothers me a lot.
But, yeah, and so the next issue, it's the return of the Basilisk. It's this...
the snake with the poisonous thingies, like fangs.
Well,
basilisk.
But he's a big monster.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, he's a big monster who was introduced earlier on.
Honestly, that's what Morbius should be fighting: is giant fucking monsters.
Yeah, actually,
not the CIA.
See, now I kind of want to read that because I'm kind of like I want to see if that was any good.
Yeah, that's got to be better.
Yeah,
I mean, it should be better.
I think some Morbius stories around this time are some stuff I read. In the past or whatever, it's not bad.
Oh, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying, it just depends on what you get, because sometimes you get these like, it's going to be a 3-issue run of whatever, and it's just somebody decided to bring the CIA into it, and that's just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Morbius shouldn't fight the CIA.
So that's the end of the book. I do really quick want to read the bullpen bulletins. There's a section here, and it's Mark Grunwald saying what every good Marvel story should have.
Okay.
So we got a list of 10 here.
I'm assuming Morbius is not on this list?
No.
All right.
No, he is not anywhere near it.
Yeah.
So number 1, interesting characters. I don't know if this is in any particular order, but...
Sure.
2, events propelled by the character's specific actions and reactions.
Mm-hmm.
3, multi-level conflicts.
Okay.
Emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, symbolic.
Yep.
4, character revealed by decisive actions and tough decisions.
Okay.
5, character development, growth, and progression.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
6.
Or regression, depending, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
6, visual, action-oriented stories.
Yeah.
7, sense of wonder.
Sense of wonder. Okay.
8, resolutions with the sense of hope.
Was there any hope at the end of that?
Of this book?
Yeah.
Nope.
There you go.
I didn't feel hopeful at all.
Nope.
I was just relieved.
Yeah, same.
I was like, thank God Morbius could go and do something and Spider-Man's gonna go home.
Yeah, right.
Go fuck off somewhere. 9, insight into some aspect of the human condition.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we're trying that here.
I suppose, sure.
And number 10, some unique element, something never seen before.
Okay.
So
Morbid Time. Was there any like, oh, this is how that happens, or just this is a list?
Oh, it's just a list. I mean, I could have read the rest of that, but I just wanted to read that list.
No, and I agree. Those are things that usually most good stories have. I think the problem is we've sort of seen this over the last several years, is like when you just sort of try to get everything on that list into one story, into a checkbox, You end up with like Fast and the Furious bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then like everything's so
Over the top and dumb.
over the top and condensed.
And there's like, why is this like, who cares about this guy's brother or whatever the fuck's going on? And then that's when it gets like crazy because people aren't actually telling a story. They're just like doing a checkbox.
Well, because what it is too is if you have that checklist and if you're putting it together like a story, like a Fast and the Furious or anything.
Sure.
You know, and you're like, okay, we got to have all this. And then a bunch of other people come in and go, well, we need more of this than this.
Yes. And that's what happens when you write by committee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Which is why everything sucks these days.
Sucks ass.
Yep.
But that's Morbius, the Living Vampire, number 23 from July 1994. That's going to do it for this week's episode. Thanks for listening. Next week, we're going to start talking about Wonder Man.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's because the show's coming out.
The Disney series is coming out.
I still don't really understand the plot of that show.
I don't think anybody does.
But maybe that's
even
okay.
as somebody who loves Wonder Man and has been trying to like enjoy it.
Yeah.
And trying to like be like, okay, I'm getting psyched for this because we're going to, and I love the idea of it being like a Marvel show about a Marvel hero in a superhero movie.
Yeah.
And there's too many superhero movies, but this was going to be like the last superhero movie.
Bullshit.
You know, and for some reason the director is the guy that Hawk Girl dropped in Superman.
Okay.
That weird looking guy.
Okay.
Like he's got the same exact hair.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just have to see what's going to happen there. When does that come out?
I'll say the 27th.
Okay.
Anyways, thanks for listening, everybody. Find us on our socials, our Instagrams. Angry Hero Shawn at Jen Stansfield. You can find us on YouTube at Worst Collection Ever. We got a bunch of videos up there of all sorts that you should check out. And please email the show at worstcollectionever@gmail.com. Rate and review the podcast anywhere you listen to the podcast. We would greatly appreciate it. And once again, folks, thanks for listening. Talk to you again next time.
Bye.